It is Saturday, March 20th, and we are at the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area getting dropped off. So yesterday, we ended up doing a 15.7 slack from Dickey Gap to here. What are we doing? 4.5 hours, right?
4.5.
Yeah, so we did 15.7, 4.5 hours. I didn't record. We just wanted to do it quick so we could have another Nero in town. And it was like really cold last night. It's cold right now, so we figured we'd duck one more night out since we're in Marion anyways. So yeah, I told Wildcard, I'm like, we're just gonna put our heads down and hike. And we did, man. We got her done 4.5 hours, so that was awesome. So we went back to Marion. We had pretty much half the day and just hung out, relaxed, and now we are back on trail and we're going to do a line. Wildcard has to get off Wednesday to move, and I'm getting off Thursday because my wife's meeting me. She was meeting me this weekend, but since the weather was so nice, we decided to wait till next weekend. I think my pack can last another week. Yeah, so today we looked at a spot. It's only like 13.1 miles, but it's supposed to be a really awesome spot. We're gonna go through Atkins today. And if you watched my videos last year, you know what happened in Atkins. It was not cool. And then we're gonna go through some cow pastures, and a little bit past that, we're looking at this camp spot, but it will be early. I mean, it's 9:30 right now about, so we're getting a late start, but there's plenty of options. There's a 15 and then a 15.7 camp spots to choose from. So we have a few options if we get there early, but we're just gonna we're gonna take it slow and just relax, not rush today, and just take it slow and see where we get. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to warm up. It's supposed to get to 32 tonight, so it will be chilly, but the weather looks amazing until like Wednesday night, and then it's supposed to rain. So yeah, we are gonna hike northbound, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so we're hiking along this ridge up on the top, and then guess who we saw? We saw the Blazing Bakers. Actually, here they come right now. So we're all sitting there talking, and they're worn out. I wonder why they're worn out doing all those 20s. So they were talking about maybe going back into town, taking a short day. And it's funny because right before that, man, me and Wildcard were like, you know what? Maybe we should do a short day today and go back into town. So I don't know. We all may go back into town, but here they are. Let me get them on film for y'all. So they caught up to me quick. What's wrong with y'all hiking so many miles?
We wanted to meet you for a long time, like I said.
So y'all hiked all those miles just to meet me?
Yeah.
Man, I feel so honored. Now they're gonna slow down and do 12s for the rest of the time. You're going home? Hey, never. Yeah. Wait till you get into town, take a day off, and then think about it, man. Well, so do y'all think y'all will go into town
I think
yeah.
we're going to.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we will too, and maybe we should like hang out and have dinner and all that. It would be
That
fun.
would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. So there's a good excuse to get off trail and go into town.
Always.
I'm always looking for an excuse. I know Platinum is. Honestly, that should be my name should be Zero King, really.
Really?
Yeah, but zeros are good for the soul, just like
They
Campbell's
are.
soup. All right, so we're all gonna go into town. Well, it was awesome, and just in case, I'm sure everyone knows, but go ahead and tell them about your channel.
Yeah,
I'm sure they know.
We're the Blazing Bakers, and we've been trying to do this hike now for a couple years. We had to go home last year, and
Yeah.
that was heartbreaking, and we're just thankful to be back. And
So how did y'all get that name, Blazing Bakers?
well,
She came up with it.
our last name is Baker, and we follow Blazes. So
Oh, okay. So y'all are not bakers.
no,
That's actually
Okay.
my last name.
that's
For
our
some
last
reason,
name.
for some reason, I thought y'all were bakers because I don't know why I thought y'all were getting off last year because y'all worked for a bakery
No.
and y'all were trying to help them out or something.
No, Jonathan's a web developer, and I am an esthetician and a laser tech in real life.
Yeah, so I don't know. Was I talking to some weirdo who said y'all were them?
The
Okay.
other thing we get is that we're.
I'm confused now because I swear I talked to someone who said they were bakers. I think y'all have imposters. I'm not kidding. Maybe I made it up. I don't know. I make up stuff in my head a lot too.
There's probably someone with that same
That's so,
alias on YouTube.
that's
is a
so
baker.
funny. Okay, so that's their last name, the Blazing Bakers.
Yeah,
Check out their channel.
yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna keep on hiking northbound, and we will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so check this area out. Look at all the down trees. So on this ridge, it's been like that pretty much since we left from the Mount Rogers National Recreation Center. And yeah, man, this is not a good ridge to be hiking along during a windstorm. It's funny because in 2016, me and my buddy camped probably like 3 miles back at this little spot, and we were like really like worried about all the widowmakers, but it wasn't, there was no breeze at all, so we were like, whatever, we just went for it. So the Blazing Bakers are back there. They took a break. We just decided to go ahead. But yeah, so when we saw them, we were debating about like doing another slack today from there to Atkins, because Atkins is basically as close or just as close to Marion as when you're at the Mount Rogers National Recreation Center. So when we saw them, they were like, they said they were feeling burnt out, tired, and they wanted to do a short day, and they were thinking about just going into town in Atkins. And I told them, you know, the lodging there is not the best, but I said we could just get a shuttle back to Merriam and it's just as close. And so when they said they were going back in town, we were like, yeah, we decided for sure we would, because I don't know, it'd be cool to just hang out with them. And tonight's going to be another night freezing, and after tonight that's supposed to get more mild and more mild as it goes. So we're like, man, duck out another freezing night and hang out with some good people. I wanted to hang out with them for a little bit, and I know if we keep on hiking, they're just going to get way past us. So this way we'll have a whole night to hang out and get to know each other, and that'll be awesome. And it's all about making the memories, so yeah, why not, man? So I think we probably have like 4 miles left to hike. We should be going past that old schoolhouse and all that stuff today, so that should be cool. But yeah, we're gonna keep on hiking northbound, and we will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so we made it to the Lindamood Schoolhouse, and look who we ran into. Earlier we ran into the Blazing Bakers, and now we ran into Ultra. You want to introduce yourself and tell us about your channel?
Yeah, well, in 2018 I thru hiked, so this is my second thru hike, and I went by Ultra Runner then, so it's Ultra this year for short. And yep, I'm out here going for round 2 up here, but I do have a YouTube channel also. It's Ultra Hiking Girl on YouTube. But it's nice to finally run into you and get to talk to you for a few minutes and see how your hike is going.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, we're talking, and we're both kind of in a little bit of a mental slump right now, and we're both kind of confused about it, aren't we? A little bit.
Yes.
We're like, why are we feeling this way?
Right.
So we told Ultra, since we were going into town with the Blazing Bakers, that she's welcome to join us. So she's really thinking she may do that.
Thanks a lot. I may do that.
And told her it might lift her spirits up. We're all gonna eat tonight, so it might be cool. But I am going to take y'all in a real quick tour of the schoolhouse. So let's go do this.
Thanks.
All right, so let's go inside here. And as you can see, This is old school. I guess they would sit here and then right here. Then they had their little cubbies. And there's an old wood stove in here. And the chalkboard. You can pause this and read it. Hopefully the glare is not so bad. Yeah, so, ooh. The clock is stopped at 6:32 or 31. Yeah, so this is a cool old schoolhouse. Who's that coming in? Who is that? Is that Duke the dog? Yeah, so that's the schoolhouse. Pretty cool, man. Old schoolhouse. So yeah, that's cool that we met Ultra, man. It's funny because she was asking me how my hike's going. I'm kind of like, I'm feeling kind of blah today. And she's like, yeah, me too. And I told her I've been feeling that way since Damascus. So maybe we're all supposed to meet and just go back to town and help each other. Who knows? The trail's weird like that. But anyways, I'm going to go back out there and we are all going to hike northbound. And Ultra's going to hike with us to Atkins. And then the Blazing Bakers should meet up with us. And then we'll all decide what we're going to do. And I will get back with y'all. All right. So I am back in Merriam at the Econo Lodge. Man, what a day, man. We were planning on just hiking out, and we met the Blazing Bakers, and they were like, oh, we're going to stay in Atkins. We're thinking about taking a short day. And then we were like, well, if you're going to do that, you could just go to Merriam. And then we were thinking about it, and then we ran into Ultra, and, you know, she was in a funk, and I was in a funk, and I don't know, she asked to hike with us. We're like, yeah, of course you can hike with us. Because Ultra is a cool girl. Like, I watched her videos before, so I knew a little bit about her. But she's really cool and just so sweet and nice. And so I could tell, so I was like, hey, if you want to go into town with us, you know, it might help you a little bit. And she was like, you could tell when we got to Atkins, she had a big smile. And she's like, I think I'm going to go into town with y'all. And we're like, all right. So all of us got picked up. Now we're here and we're all planning to go eat at the Mexican restaurant. So yeah, man, what a turn of events. You just never know what the trail is going to give you. You just never know. And I think it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it because I haven't really done a super lot of social stuff on this hike so far. And it seems like in the last week, right when I needed it, I just got a lot of company. The trail provides. What can you say? All right, so I, of course, will take y'all along. My name is Quicksand, and I am an Appalachian trail thru hiker. And when I get into town, I like to drink Flathead Lake gourmet soda. All right. This is my new sponsor, y'all. Flathead Lake gourmet soda. Just joking. So today was one of those magical days that proves to me that the trail is a living entity. So we headed out today, you know, and I was in a funk. I mean, in a really bad funk, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to make my videos negative. I'm just going to try to, like, you know, let it pass. So I was hiking all day, trying to keep face, doing a pretty good job. I think Wildcard could tell I was off a little bit, because I've been in a funk since Damascus, just off, you know what I mean? And then we meet the Blazing Bakers, and that made my day. Those two are awesome. As soon as we met them, I felt a good bit better. And then when we all decided to go into town and meet and hang out, I was like, you know what? I felt a little bit better. But in all honesty, I was still feeling just glum a little bit. And so I was hiking, and I got to that schoolhouse, and there was Ultra. And I saw her, and she asked me, she's like, so how is your hike going so far? And I was like, you know, honestly, I've just been in a funk. And she looked at me and she goes, yeah, me too. And this is her second thru hike. So, and then she started to tell me how this one's been a lot more mentally and emotionally hard for her. Like, she's homesick, like I am. She's missing her husband. I'm missing my wife. And she's done a thru hike before. I've done a thru hike before. And we're both kind of like, we shouldn't be going through this. We're strong, physically, mentally. You know, we're thru hikers. We've proven ourselves, and we shouldn't be going through this. And why are we? And that we got to talk to each other and console each other. That moment, I could tell, I saw her spirits lift right before my eyes. And my spirits lifted right before I could feel it. And as we hiked off, I knew this was a good thing that was happening. The trail, you can make plans and you can pretend like you're going to take the trail on that day. But the trail, in the end, is the ultimate authority. The trail is going to dictate what happens that day. And now I know there's a lot of people out there going, well, what you're talking about isn't the trail, it's God. And I say to you, what if it's one and the same? Have you ever thought about that? I do all the time. All I know is that the trail is a living entity, and it puts people in your life at the right time to help you get to the next place. And you can call it the trail, you can call it God, you can call it whatever you want. But it's definitely a force out there, greater than ourselves, much greater than ourselves, not really even comprehensible, but it's there. And it's obviously there, and it's evident that it's there. And today is complete proof that it's there, and that the trail is alive. And that the trail, if you're open to it and you let it, you hand yourself over to it and go, trail, show me what you got today. Deliver. It will. It will. I don't know. All I know is that I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.
yourself eating?
Oh yeah, they love it. If I don't, they'll get mad.
It's crazy.
Mhm.